Good day everyone. Hope you are all doing well in your studies. Same as I, Arvinder kaur of class +2 in Amrit Indo-Canadian Academy, going to discuss about lifestyle and coping with stress in this video. Let us start. First come lifestyle. What does lifestyle mean? Lifestyle is overall pattern of decisions and behavior that determine the quality of life. Stress individuals refer themselves as a pathogens, which are agents causing physical illness, which could cause a long-term damaging effects to our life. Some people who are engaged in stress, they promote bad techniques in them like the use of alcohol and the use of bad technique, that is smoking, which is very injurious to our health. Studies revealed stress could be reduced by doing proper exercise in our daily routine and by following a good balanced diet. And the third one is by coping up with your family, that is share the things with your family. Now come coping with stress. Coping is dynamic situation reaction to stress. It is a set of concrete responses to the stressful situation. Let us consider with an example. Suppose we are in a traffic jam and we feel angry. People who are poorly coping with stress make some misbehaviors or shout at that time. But the person who is greatly coping with stress make some solution or follow some strategies in spite of shouting. As stress can be managed by beliefs and experience of one's own person. Now let us understand about strategies given by Antler and Parker. First come task-oriented strategy. As this strategy involves three things. First, information about the stressful situation. Second, about alternative courses of action. And third, about their probable outcome. It also involves acting so to deal directly with that stressful situation. For example, how I have solved similar problems. Second is emotion-oriented strategy. This involves efforts to maintain hope and to control one's own emotion. It can also involve feeling of anger and frustration or deciding that the nothing could be done to change the things. For example, tell myself that it is not really happening to me. Third come avoidance-oriented strategy. This strategy involves denying of the seriousness of the situation. It also involves the consciousness of the stressful situation and replacement of the negative thoughts into the positive one. For example, in a stressful situation, we can watch TV or call to our friend to avoid that stressful situation. Now, let us talk about Lazarus and folkman viewpoint about the stress. They conceptualized coping as a dynamic process rather than an individual trait. Coping refers to an constantly changing cognitive and behavior efforts to master. Coping allows to manage problem by problem focusing and emotion focusing strategies. Firstly, let us discuss what a problem focused strategy means. Problem focused is a strategy that attack problem itself with behaviors designed to gain the information. It increases person's awareness and the level of knowledge too. They can act to reduce the threat value of the event. For example, I made a plan of action and I followed it. Next come emotion focused strategy. Emotion focused strategy calls for physiological changes designed primarily to limit the degree of emotion disruption caused by an event, within minimal effort to alter the event itself. For example, I did some things to let it out of my system. While both problem focused and emotion focused strategy are important to face a stressful situation,